Okay. Hello, hello. Who is that? Cecilia, hello. Nice to see you. Looks like there's other people here, but I can't see on the, on the app. So, good morning. I thought it would be a good idea yesterday because I didn't have too much planned today to get my second shingles shot. Say that 10 times fast. Boy, turning 50 is fun. Yeah, it really just kind of hit me this morning when I woke up. I don't feel great, but I saw that there were at least 11 of you signed up for today, so I wanted to make sure that I came and practiced, guided you through this yin and restore practice. I'm sure, I always say, you never regret going to a yoga class, right? And I think it's the same when I teach, when I'm feeling, you're welcome, Cecilia, when I'm feeling a little off. I'll still come, and maybe it's the same for you on days that you don't really feel like doing something that you know at the end you feel so great about. So hopefully that will be the same for you. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and get started here. So, as I said, this is a yin and restorative, nice and gentle today. If you've been here before, you know that my cats come in and out of the shot. Sometimes they are the stars of the show. But for these classes, if you have any blankets or pillows or anything that you'd like to help support yourself in the poses, feel free to grab those. And yin, like all yoga practice, is an awareness exercise, and yin really allows you to focus in on where your body is at that moment, and you go into a stretch and you find your edge. That the edge doesn't mean as far as you can go. The edge means where if you pushed it a little bit hard, you were working, or if you backed up a little bit, you wouldn't be doing anything. So try to find that midpoint in the yin stretches. And when you are doing that, you breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth sometimes really helps you release and relax, and maybe imagine yourself bringing that breath as you inhale to the parts that are feeling tight, and maybe as you exhale, maybe make a little noise, a hum, bumblebee breath, anything that sometimes seems to help release the tension a little bit. And then after a few of the yin poses, we're going to go into the restorative poses, which the restorative poses are meant to be extremely gentle. So you, where in your yin poses, you might be at like a 5 effort level, or 5 to 6 maybe, or 4 to 5. The restorative poses, I'd rather have you at like a 1 to 2. So that is a little preview. Okay, it's wet. You're wet. It's raining outside. We have a cat door and a catio out that way, so that's why they come in and out. So to begin, let's arrive on our mats here. Coming to a comfortable seated position to start. Maybe just one ankle in front of the other. And take this moment to breathe. Maybe closing your eyes. Scanning your body here from the crown of your head to your sit bones. And when you reach your awareness to your seat, feel yourself grounded there and feel the earth coming up to support you, bringing you right here to this moment with nothing else for you to concern yourself with except for your movements and your stillness on your mat. On your next inhale, reach your arms up toward the sky. And as you exhale, release your right hand down towards your right hip and reach over, giving yourself a nice little good morning side stretch. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, reach up, and this time twist gently to your right, lowering your arms down. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale, chest forward, reach your hands up above, bring your palms together, lower your hands, heart center. Bringing your hands to your knees here, some seated cat-cows as you inhale. Bringing your chest forward, rolling your shoulders back, taking your gaze slightly up. And then as you exhale, rounding your spine, letting your head fall in between your upper arms, creating a little arch in your back. Continuing that breath and movement. And complete the next round and come back to stillness. So for our first pose here, going to bend your knee, left knee out to the side, your right leg reaching out to the side, and then turn your chest over your right leg. Now this can be a straightened leg, it doesn't need to be all the way straight. You can place a blanket or a block underneath it if it's not feeling comfortable. And then as you exhale, fold over. You can round your spine here to really release down. If you need your blocks on either side of your foot, feel free to, or your arms, your leg. And continue to breathe here, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. As your body starts to realize that it's safe, you may find yourself releasing down a little bit more, trying to find stillness to allow gravity and your body to release you to where your body wants to be this morning. I'll watch the time for us. Where can you guide your awareness to make yourself more comfortable? Allow release in this pose. Halfway there. Less than 30 seconds here. As you're ready here, gently bring your hands to either side of your leg and start to press yourself up, moving very slowly, letting your body reset, turning your chest forward. And maybe bringing your hands back behind you, placing your feet on the ground and swaying your knees back and forth for a little reset. We're going to come over to the other side now, so reach your left leg out, right knee is bent, getting any props that you need for this side. Turn your chest towards your leg and then fold. You can let your back round. Find your edge, that place of just enough effort, but not pushing it. Unlike stretches in your yang practice, you can let your spine round, let your body release. Sometimes you may notice that your body wants to go a little bit further. You can allow that if it feels good. Taking those times of silence to listen to your body. It takes practice. Halfway there. Start to press yourself up very slowly. Turn your chest forward. Take your legs back and sway your knees from side to side. From here, we're going to Lie back so you can decide if you would like a prop behind you or not. Bringing your feet into butterfly or bound angle. Maybe having your blocks to support you. And then lying back, you may want a blanket at your head too. So either with or without the props. Lying back, letting your legs release to the sides. You can support with blocks or blankets. And I'll watch the time. This is reclined, bound angle. Take one more minute in this pose with the option to release the props under your knees. That is an option. And as you're ready, bring your arms out to the outsides of your thighs and press your knees up toward the sky. Your feet flat on the ground. And sway your knees from side to side very slowly and gently. don't know if you can hear my cat on my chest. We have to move in. So roll over to one side. Gently press yourself up. And then we're going to have a forward fold with our legs out in front of us. So if you would like to have a prop to support you, maybe your bolster or blocks or both. And then as you're ready, fold over your legs, remembering that if you'd like anything underneath your knees, you can add that and fold. Just about one more minute here. Again, where can you bring that breath to allow you to become more at ease in this pose? As you're ready, take your hands on the outside of your body and start to press your shoulders up over your hips, moving very slowly. Taking a moment of stillness as you come up. Set your props to the side. And bend your knees. Lean back. Sway your knees from side to side. And then from here, lie on your back. Start by giving yourself a nice good morning stretch here, reaching your feet away from your fingertips and then shifting from one side to the other. So reaching your left fingers and toes away from each other, and then your right fingers and toes. And then again, stretching all the way. On your exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a nice hug here. Staying here with stillness so you can reach behind your thighs or at the front of your shins. And then you can reach your right arm out and bring your right knees over to that side. Maybe bring your left arm up above you, or you can bring it out traditional in a T. Decide what works for you here. Just about a minute here. Moving very slowly. If you have that left arm reaching above, gently release it back down. Start to roll onto your back, bring your knees above your chest. You can rock, if that feels good. Make circles. And then we'll make our way to the other side. So for me, I'm moving my knees over to the left side. My left arm is reaching out. My right arm is reaching up. Oops. You can use props if you need or prefer. And I'll watch the time. You can turn your neck in either direction here or straight up. Sorry about that. From here, you can release your right arm down and start to roll onto your back with your knees above your chest. If it feels good for you, maybe coming into a happy baby or a bound angle on your back. You can rock or stay still. And then from here, gently roll over to one side. We'll set up for our next pose. So this is a heart opening pose, so there's a couple different ways to do it. You may have a favorite. I like to have sometimes one block that will come in between my shoulder blades as I lie back, and then another block to support my head. You can cover those with blankets if that would feel more comfortable. If you don't have or don't like the blocks, if you have a bolster, you can place that behind you, supporting your head. You can reach your legs out, maybe even have something underneath your feet or knees. Lie back and release your shoulders down toward the ground. Either way. So choose your pose. We'll be here for about 10 minutes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Gently bend your knees and bring your feet to the ground. And roll over to one side off of your props. And we'll set up for the final. So we're coming into an inversion here. I like this a little higher. Make a little Stonehenge with the 2 blocks and the bolster on top. Or if you have your couch nearby or a chair, you can bring your legs up that instead. So you're bringing your hip to close to your prop. And then bring your legs up. And then make your way down. Maybe you support your head, maybe you cover your eyes. And we'll be here for about 12 minutes. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Press each fingertip to your thumb, noticing an increased awareness of a quiet mind. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Maybe give yourself a little side to side. And then roll over to one side in a fetal pose for a final moment of quiet and stillness. To thank yourself for making it to the mat today. For allowing yourself time to restore and renew. And to remember that time at rest is never wasted. And as you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position. We'll close out our practice. We're reaching our arms up toward the sky. Your palms together and exhale, lower your hands, heart center, bowing towards your fingertips. It's truly an honor to guide you through this yoga practice today. I hope you have a peaceful and powerful week. Namaste. Oh, thanks, everybody. Well, like I said at the beginning, I've never regretted teaching or attending a yoga class. It always feels better. I think if you missed the beginning, I was talking about how my body and my head are like really achy from getting a vaccine yesterday. And so that was a nice way for me to kind of release into my day, relax. The pharmacist said, don't plan anything tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I already have something planned. But I'm so glad that I was able to guide you through this practice today. And I mentioned in the chat, of course, thank you for being here, and I appreciate your support. And if there's a time or times that work for you for yin, restorative, or flow classes, if you could just drop those in the chat or send me a message on Instant Timer, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out with my new schedule when I can be able to put some classes in. So thank you again. Again, your tips are appreciated. You can, if you want to buy me a cup of coffee. I don't know if you saw at the beginning. My cat decided to dump my coffee, and so it's a good thing it's coffee and it's a brown rug. So there's that. But anyway, it was homemade coffee, so covering coffee won't be that much. All right. And again, thank you for being here. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And I don't know if I end the live on here, if it ends. We'll see. All right. Thanks, everybody.